Dollar Tree is completely decked out, ready for Valentine's Day and spring, as well as Easter. Their ribbon selection is amazing, and I'm going to bring you some DIY crafts perfect for spring. I'm going to start with one of these wooden hearts. Now, of course, you can use this for Valentine's Day, but you can also really make this into a spring decor, and I'm going to show you how. I'm going to spray adhesive this beautiful craft paper. This craft paper came from a book that I purchased at Hobby Lobby quite a bit ago. I sprayed one coat, and then I'm just going to place the paper right on top, flattening it out. Then I'm going to use my sanding block, and I'm just going to sand downward the excess paper. This is going to smooth out those edges, remove the paper, and I'm also going to use a nail filer to remove the ones in the tight corners. I'm going to use this burlap ribbon. Is gorgeous. This one is actually from Dollar General. I'm just going to place in the middle with a little bit of a tilt, and I'm going to hot glue it in place. Then I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm just going to cut very closely to the edge of the heart to give it that nice rounded shape. I am now going to use this beautiful pink velvet ribbon from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to hot glue it right in the center, keeping the same angle. I'm going to cut off the edges, again really close to the edge, and then we're going to bring this burlap polka dot one from Dollar Tree as well and place it right on top. Gorgeous. I love layering things, and I love layering ribbon. Again, we're going to cut off the excess in the nice rounded shape. This flower came from last year's stash. I removed the stem from it, and I'm just going to add hot glue to the edge as well as the center, and we're just going to place it right there towards the right side of the heart. Beautiful. These green leaves are just extra ones that I had left over from other picks. I'm going to hot glue one towards the top and another one towards the bottom. It's just going to add a pop of color and freshness to the entire design. And then I'm going to add a little piece of burlap ribbon to the back. We're just going to loop it, hot glue it in place. And so that it looks nice and clean, I'm going to add another piece of that velvet pink ribbon just to kind of, I don't know, clean it up. But I think it looks gorgeous, my friends. Wow. This is definitely one of my favorites from today. I love the textures. I love the design. But what do you think of it? Let me know down in the comments. For this next spring Dollar Tree DIY craft, I'm going to take this heart-shaped wreath form. You can find these during the Valentine's Day season or leading to it. We're going to cut up several of these burlap ribbon. This one is from burlapfabric.com, but you can use Dollar Tree's burlap ribbon as well. I'm going to cut these into 6 inches long, and then I'm going to stack them together, and I'm just going to dovetail cut the ends. I cut enough to go around the wreath form, but don't worry if you don't cut enough. Just start with a small amount and then just add more if you need to so you don't waste any ribbon. Now I'm going to just thread them through the outward portion of the wire, and we're going to loop it and hot glue it to itself, just like that. And we're going to do that all around the heart, all around the outside perimeter. If you get to a place where you have a wire in between, don't worry. All you got to do is just kind of look where you need to make a slit, and you just slit one side, and then you can just hot glue it one on each side of the wire, just like that. We're going to do it again in a little bit, and I'll show you. So we're going to finalize this last layer, and then we're going to bring in some nautical rope from Dollar Tree. This is the white kind. You can find this year round. We're going to wrap around the 2 middle wire portion. This took me a little bit. And it's okay. I just put on a movie or some music and you just start wrapping it around. The key here is to hot glue as needed, especially in the ones that have an angle or also rounded. But just take your time and start wrapping it around. So we have the entire middle portion now wrapped up. Now we're going to take this beautiful Dollar Tree heart ribbon. We're going to cut it into 7-inch strips. Again, just cut a few, and if you need more, then cut more. We're then going to do the same thing we did earlier. We're going to fold it, and we're going to dovetail cut those ends because we want it to match the design of the other ribbon. And then we're going to attach it to the wreath, but this time we're going to do it on the back side of the wreath. So I cut each ribbon in half, just like you see there, and I'm going to start hot gluing. Now I'm going to start in the top, and I'm going to make sure that each layer overlaps to the next one just a little bit. It doesn't have to overlap much, Just a little bit will do. And I did that all around the heart. So we're just about done adding the red ribbon. Now, as you can tell, the design is on the back of the wreath. This is because we're not going to pull them forward, just like that. And I'm going to use my scissors. The ones that are behind a wire, I'm going to show you because we're going to cut those again. So I'm going to keep pulling them so that we can reveal the beautiful design on top of the burlap. Now, the ones with the wire in between is the same thing as earlier. We're just going to make a slit right where we need to, right where the wire is, and then you're going to pull it forward. And I'm going to do it again twice so you can see it. Right there, we're going to cut right where that wire is, and then we're going to pull it forward. And one more time, we're just going to make a cut to the ribbon where the wire is and then pull it forward. It's so easy, and it just makes things so much easier because you don't have to worry about making sure it fits. All right, so now we're going to add some leaf. Again, these are just extra ones that I've had from other pigs. I'm going to add 3 of these darker green tones, one for the bottom to the top, and then one towards the outside of the upper right side corner. Then I'm going to add these lighter tone green leaves just right on top. It doesn't matter. And then this beautiful, it has like a deep red, kind of like a pinkish tone, but I love how it complements everything and it brings everything together. And this wreath is absolutely gorgeous. How romantic, how simple, how easy, and how fun. Let me know what you think of this one. For this next spring DIY craft, I'm going to take this beautiful little wooden house. You can find these at Dollar Tree pretty much year-round. Maybe not this exact one, but similar ones. My first attempt was to remove the rim with my heat gun and a little spatula. That did not work. This thing is attached quite a bit, so I just let it be. We're going to make it work. Now we're going to take different types of spring tone ribbons from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to use my little spatula to just kind of press and make cuts. I want to make sure that the cuts are very, very flush to the rim because I was not able to remove it. So we're going to add this beautiful teal color burlap style ribbon. And this is where you can get as creative as you want, my friend. Okay, so put it wherever you want. Use whatever ribbon you want, whatever thickness, whatever style, whatever colors. I'm just going to cover the entire middle section using my little spatula to just kind of tell me where I need to cut, make cuts, hot glue, and have fun. I'm going to speed this up quite a bit, okay? But basically, it's very repetitive. You just grab a ribbon, make cuts as needed, hot glue it, and use whatever design you want. All right, so we're just about done with covering the center, and I'm going to add some greenery. I love greenery. If you follow me for a while, you know that. I'm just going to add a little bit of embellishments, add greenery to the bottom left corner, and hot glue it in place. And then these cute little gnomes have a beautiful Easter style. We're going to hot glue it right there to the center. Now, so that we can stand the little house, I want to trim off some of those leaves from the bottom just to kind of fix it there. And that's it. What a beautiful, such an easy craft anyone can make. Perfect for spring, perfect for Easter. What do you think of this one? Let me know. For this next Dollar Tree spring DIY craft, I'm going to take this love sign from Dollar Tree and I'm going to remove the little wreath it had. It was cute as it is, but we are going to make it even better. I'm also going to remove any excess glue and just roughen up the surface just by lightly sanding it and wiping it really well. I'm going to cover everything up with some white paint. This is Waverly chalk paint in the white. Once it was dry, we're going to take this beautiful ribbon from Dollar Tree, and it has this gorgeous rope style, but it has a pink tone to it as well. I'm going to line the 3 letters, the L, the V, and the E with it, and I'm just going to hot glue and cut as needed. Now that those 3 letters are covered, we're going to take the O and we're going to add this cute little wreath form and we're going to hot glue it in place. Now we're going to keep it kind of simple, but I do want to complement the pink in the ribbon. So I'm going to take these flowers from Dollar Tree as well as the leaves and we're going to hot glue it all around the wreath form. I'm going to take this frame. I had already used this for the fall season, so I'm going to mark where I need to add hot glue, and that way we're not adding too much excess. We're going to hot glue it, and that's it. What an easy craft anyone can do. Now the love sign was pretty as it was, but let me tell you, adding the spring tones really took it to the next level. I would love to know what you think of this one. Let me know. I have another video here for you with tons more of Dollar Tree spring DIY crafts inspiration. Check it out. I'll see you later and have a blessed day. Bye.